Hey everyone, it's Carl's here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so in today's video, we are actually going to be doing an eyeshadow tutorial, but actually using a brand new palette that I received in my Boxycharm by Ipsy shipment for the month of April. Did that sound right? I hope it did. Now, if you didn't see my unboxing of my Boxycharm by Ipsy for the month of April, make sure to check it out. Don't laugh. Make sure to check it out so you can see all the products that I did receive. But I did receive a few responses that you guys would like to definitely see an eyeshadow tutorial using the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette that's made exclusively, can't see the word, exclusively for Boxycharm or Ipsy, however it is, I don't know. But that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to be testing this out, create a nice eyeshadow overall look, give you my honest thoughts and opinions. So if you definitely enjoy eyeshadow tutorials, then keep on watching. But before we get started, as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, also hit the notification bell as well, so anytime I upload a new video, you automatically get the notifications, and give my video a thumbs up, because as always, I greatly appreciate when you guys do. So without further ado, let's just go ahead right into the video and start creating a look with this and see what we come up with. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get started today. What I'm going to do, actually use another product that I did receive in the shipment, which is from YC Collection. This is an eyeshadow palette. Eyeshadow primer, so we'll definitely use this, kind of see how well it actually performs in terms of keeping the eyeshadow product on my eyelid. I do have a question for you guys. How's the weather by you? For me, this morning I woke up to snow. Keep in mind that last week we had pretty much a whole week of 80-degree weather, and today, well, yesterday was cool, it was raining, and today we woke up to snow. Yeah, we woke up to snow. I'm telling you, Mother Nature is like playing with our emotions right now. It's like, what does it want to do? Does it want to give us spring, fall, winter, summer? I don't know. Well, wherever you guys are at, I hope you guys are doing well and that you are safe, because I do know that Florida got hit last week with a lot of flooding, a lot of water damage. So wherever you guys are at, I hope you guys are safe. Alright you guys, I definitely don't have a rhyme or reason as to what look I'm going to be creating with this eyeshadow palette right here. Again, as I mentioned, this is an exclusive eyeshadow palette that was made, I guess, exclusively for Boxycharm or Ipsy. However, I was able to look on the Natasha Denona website. So if you are curious and you don't have a membership or subscription, I should say, to Ipsy or Boxycharm, I did find two palettes on Natasha Denona's website that actually have very similar shades to what's in this particular mini eyeshadow palette. I will post a picture somewhere right here, and I'll also include a link in the description field below, so just in case if you want to check out those particular palettes. Now, I do know one of the palettes on the website is called like a mini bronze. It does retail for $27. Pretty much it has the same colors, except one shadow is completely different. And then the other eyeshadow palette that I was able to locate, it was called the CAMEL eyeshadow palette, but that one retailed for $48. So I'm kind of curious if the mini is just a smaller version of this particular palette. I don't know, because I don't have any of the mini ones, not that I'm aware of. Now with that particular palette, it did have one shadow that's completely different from here. It just has more of a darker, rich brown overall shade in there. Now, as I mentioned, I don't have a rhyme and reason in terms of the overall look that I am going to create, but typically I always go with like the smoky eye look. It's just one of my signature things I like to do. The first shade I am going to go into is this brown right here. It's basically the darkest brown that's actually in this particular palette. The names are in the back, but look, I can't read the way it's printed on. I can't read it. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is get this flat brush right here, and the reason for it, because it's more of like a brush that I'm able to pack on the actual product. So my goal is to take the brown right here and just off a little bit, because I do know Natasha Denona does have a little bit of a good palette, a good pigment level. So what I'm going to do is take this product and pretty much just pack it on right here on the outer corner. Yeah, outer corner of my eyelid right here, and pretty much just tap it away until I get to the overall pigment level, and then I'm going to buff it out. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean. So I packed it onto the pigment level that I was looking to achieve. Now I'm going to take this more of a narrow, smaller blending brush and pretty much just blend out the topper edges of the actual shade itself, and then this way I'm going to be able to go right on top of it with another shade, so hopefully there's going to be a nice smooth transition. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So I was able to go ahead and achieve overall what I'm trying to get. Now I'm going to take that same packing brush and whatever little bit of product that's on there, I'm going to dust it a little bit off, and then I'm going to apply right below on the waterline area, just pack it on to bring that overall shade down. So I'm happy with the overall look so far. So what I'm going to do is use the same actual brush that I used to blend this brown out. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off a little bit since I don't have time to grab a new cleaner one, but this should be good. Now the next shade I'm going to go into kind of like this lighter medium reddish brick, I would say color brown right here. Now, what I'm going to do with this particular shade, can't talk, is basically applying it right. Whoa, that has a lot of product coming out. Right above where I just left off. So let me show you what I mean by that. Right. Let me show you what I mean by that. I cannot talk. So I'm just going to windshield motion wiper. That didn't sound right. You get what I'm trying to say. And then bring the product a little bit over here and then gradually, very light-handedly, just bring it upward because I don't want it to get too dark or muddy. So I got that all blended out. So if you notice right here, I only went this far. So almost a little bit slightly over halfway to the eyelid. Now, what I'm trying to achieve here is not take up so much of the real estate right here, just because since I have hooded eyes, I don't want it to be completely really dark and heavy. I really can't stop. I really like to achieve more of like a soft, subtle, smoky look eye. Does that make any sense what I'm trying to say? No, because it's not registering. Anyway, well, at least for me, it's not. Anyways, so now I'm going to take more of a thinner, narrow brush right here. This is also still a blending brush. And I'm going to take the lightest shade in this palette, which is this one right here, and just apply it right above it. So I'm going to use this more as kind of like a transition, like base overall shade, but more of on the lighter side. So this way, again, I can still cover up any little harsh areas. Hopefully what I'm trying to explain makes any sense, because sometimes what I say does make sense. Let me show you what I mean by here. So I'm just going to apply the product right here. Again, this is just basically my transition shade, and then apply it right above here. And this way it's now going to soften up that brick overall, like the brick shade that I was talking about. That makes sense? No, it didn't. Yes, it did. Wait, yeah. I'll keep going. Okay, so I got that all blended out. I have no clue what I'm talking about today. So let me go ahead and finish this eye since we got most of this eye finished, but I definitely want to go into one more shade to apply it basically an inner quarter and halfway to the eyelid, but haven't decided which one I'm going to go into because there are two metallic shades in here. So there's this one and there's this one. So I'm going to debate on that one, but let me go ahead and finish this eyelid. All right, you guys, so I got both eyelids already shadowed out or blended out. That's what I meant to say. Let me give you a close-up look so you can see how well it actually blended. So that's pretty nice, actually. Now, the next shade I'm going to go into, I was debating on which one, like I mentioned. So I am actually going to go into this more of a golder shade right here. I don't know if I should use my finger. I'm going to use a brush, but I am going to use a brush. So I'm going to use this like more of like a narrow like applicator, and the reason for that is because I want to be able to have more precision when I apply it in the inner corner of my eyes. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of that product. We'll see if it's going to be good with the brush. You know, sometimes it's hit or miss with these metallic shades. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just going to take this, dab it right in the center. Oh wow, there is payoff right away. See that? Okay, I'm sure even with your finger there's going to even be more like a payoff, but wow, look at that right there. All right, so I went ahead and packed on that gold shade. Now I'm going to go in with the clean brush, and basically what I'm going to do is bring some of the product upward and blend a little bit right here, but not too much where it creates that muddiness, but where there's a nice smooth transition. All right, so to complete the overall eye look, I'm going to go in with this mascara that I also received in my Ipsy April Glam bag shipment. This was a deluxe sample. I don't remember the brand, to be completely honest. I couldn't read the font the first time around. But let's go ahead and apply this here to give it more of an overall finish appearance. All right, so to complete the overall look, I'm going to go in with this LYS, Love Yourself. Thank you for letting me know what this brand was called, because I honestly did not know. So I appreciate that. Thank you. So this is a cream bronzer. So this also came in my Ipsy Glam bag shipment. I think I put a lot, but that's okay because I know that it actually blends out quite well and really nicely. I just pretty much just want to warm up my face. I don't have any actual foundation on. I just want to add a little bit of color. All right, you guys, so that completes the overall look. Off camera, I end up using an eyeliner to kind of like brighten up the eyes or make the eyes pop a little bit more, I should say. I end up using this Il Maquillage. Wait, Il Maquillage, I think that's how you pronounce it. It is a eyeliner that my spouse received for free for receiving the foundation. I just don't know the shade name, but it isn't a standard black. It's more like a dark brown shade. Hopefully you're able to see that. I thought it would go really perfectly with these brown shades overall. But what do you guys think with the end results? Actually, I like the palette. It blended out really nicely, and these are actually really some nice overall shadows themselves. As I mentioned, I did check on Natasha Denona's website. There are two similar palettes to this one. I will leave a link in the description field below just in case you want to check them out. But they're not exactly the same one here, just since this is an exclusive shadow palette for Boxycharm or Ipsy. I had to think about what I was saying. Well, before you leave, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell as well, so anytime I upload a new video, you automatically get the notifications. And give my video a thumbs up if you do enjoy these eyeshadow tutorials. It lets me know if you do enjoy these, because then I will go ahead with the pop and lock it. I will go ahead and continue making some more. I do have some ideas in my head as to what other palettes I'm going to use. I'll get it. Anyways, you guys, until then, make sure to brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye now.